Hello, everyone. I'm very excited to be joined by Nicole Perlroth, who is not only a journalist at the Times, but also a cybersecurity expert and has written a bestseller called This Is How They Tell Me World Ends. Let's get right to it. Nicole, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Bipul and Rubrik. It's a delight to be here today. It's really hard to bury a ransomware attack when all of a sudden all of your servers and websites are paralyzed. The legacy software issue is probably our biggest vulnerability. It's our biggest cyber vulnerability here in the United States. We already know what critical infrastructure is in the United States. We spent a lot of time thinking about this. Now we have to think, are we really willing to risk hacks of that kind of critical infrastructure simply because they're using legacy software? That there's only two types of companies left: companies that have been hacked and companies that don't know they've been hacked yet. The best thing everyone can do is back up your data so that when you're hit with ransomware, you can still tap into that data and you can still keep your key operations running. That's the best thing you can do. That's really where the conversation needs to go.
Last question, Nicole. We have a lot of security leaders and business leaders listening to you and listening to this conversation. What are your kind of final thought or words for them? How they think about cybersecurity?
Well, I think, unfortunately, the lesson we've learned, never more so than this year, is that there's no cavalry. No one is going to come save you from your poor cybersecurity posture. It's really up to you to invest in the tools and the people who are skilled at taking inventory of your network, of ripping out that legacy software, of mandating multi-factor authentication, of communicating well both to the board, to senior executives, but also to employees, how critical a role we each play in keeping these organizations secure.